It's February, guys.
Happy Black History Month.
Yes, cheers to that.
Yes. That is so good.
That's so good, right?
So what are we drinking today?
Today we are having mango passion fruit pina coladas. Super tasty. Love it. What does Black History Month mean to you? Or better yet, what does being black mean to you?
You know what? I love being black. Like
Me too.
our culture, our music, the things that we invented, like the people before us.
Right.
I just feel so proud to be black.
Right.
Like, I think that we're amazing individuals.
We are.
We make everything cool.
Right, we
make everything
influence
cool.
so much. Like in today's video, we definitely wanted to just give some flowers to 10 amazing black individuals. We picked these people because they are doing amazing things within black culture and they've accomplished so much. And we're gonna jump right to it, and we're gonna start off with these amazing black men.
So, everybody knows Killer Mike. Killer Mike is killing it right now.
Dope individual.
He is such a great activist for our people right now. He's doing a lot for his community. He opened up a barbershop in Atlanta, I'm sure everybody knows.
Right.
And he's putting money back into his community.
Yes, that's something that we as black people need to continue to push. I love to purchase from black owned businesses. I love to support black entrepreneurs, and I love that Killer Mike is putting money back into the black community so we can own something, so we can be a part of something. Like, that's just so dope. Like,
did you see his Netflix?
I did not.
Trigger warning?
I did not. I gotta watch that.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but that's a must-see. Trigger warning is really good. I know in one episode he actually had gang members come together and actually come up with a business plan.
That's dope.
Like, you know, rivals working together to make a product to put into the community. Like, that's just dope to me.
Instead of
fighting each other, like, let's just work together.
Have them work together. That's dope.
Right?
Love Killer Mike.
Yes.
Kudos to you, brother.
I don't know if you heard of Issac Wright Jr.
I have heard of him.
So 50
very
Cent,
vague.
So 50 Cent, he is doing a show about his life. It's true events that happened to him. So
what is it called? Just Life?
it's called For Life.
For Life.
And it's on ABC.
Sorry. That means I didn't watch it yet. I didn't watch it yet.
She gonna watch it. She gonna watch it because I love this show and I love his story.
What's his story?
In real life, he got incarcerated. This is back in the 90s, and he was innocent. And like today, this is still happening to us.
Right.
So he worked on his case. He remained innocent the whole time. Mind you, he got life in prison, guys. He got life.
And he was released.
He was released by working on his own case. So when he was in prison, he was working on other inmates' cases. They had similar situations happen to them, and he was the one that they was all going to. So he worked hard on their cases, and they got to go home, or they at least got their sentences reduced. Right now, today, he's running for mayor.
Of New York City?
Of New York City.
What I love about that story is that it just goes to show like how amazing and intelligent a lot of us black folks are.
Yes.
And we just don't get the credit for it. I don't know why sometimes people just look at us and think that we're not capable. And we clearly are. But
so the next person I'm gonna speak about, his name is Eric Thomas, or E.T., or the hip hop preacher. He is a motivational speaker. He's a minister.
Isn't that the guy that like you sent me those motivational like
like my day cannot start without listening to this man. Like, he is so empowering. He gives you confidence.
Right.
And like his story, that's another person whose story is crazy. This man, he did not finish school. He was homeless on the street. He had nothing to his name. And he just been telling people his story. He's been motivating himself. He's been motivating other people.
Right.
He has a whole podcast. He has a whole website. And now he has he's a CEO. He does work for like NBA. He does it's a consulting firm for the NBA, NFL, all these sports things that he does.
So like, he's just self-made, like
very.
I love that.
He came from the bottom and he's building himself up. He has educational classes. Right. Like this man is so dope, and I cannot start my day without listening to him.
Right. I think I should start listening, because when you send it to me, like I'll briefly listen to it, but like I'm gonna give it a shot.
He is super dope, guys. If you want to listen to him, his name is Eric Thomas. They call him the hip hop preacher.
Okay.
And
come through, hip hop preacher.
He will boost you up in the morning, because you know when we go to work, we usually like, oh my God, it's time to go to work, whatever.
Right.
He will give you the reason to
keep going and push.
Keep going and keep moving and keep striving.
And see, that's what I love about Black excellence. Like it's not like you just were born into the world and you're just an amazing person. I mean, yes, we are all amazing people, but you know, some of these people that we look up to have real struggle stories. I mean, look at Tyler Perry.
Yes.
He was selling those Medea DVDs out the trunk of his car, and now look at him, he bought a whole plantation and put a movie studios on there. Like that's so dope, so amazing. Like
we have some dope Black men. I mean, I'm telling you, our culture is just popping.
It's great.
I love it. I love to be Black.
I do too.
So the next person I'm gonna shed light on is Colin Kaepernick. And we all know he's the one that took the knee in the NFL, and all this controversy just happened. He only did it to protest for, you know, Black people who are getting
senselessly murdered by police brutality.
So he's taking a stand, and you know, now recently he's not back in the NFL yet.
I mean, do you think he would at this point go back to the NFL? Like, I feel like he's so much bigger than that now.
Right, yeah. I don't think he's gonna go back. But he is doing like little camps, and you know, it's advanced liberation of Black and brown people through education, self-employment,
and amazing
mass mobilization. And he's just, you know, creating new systems.
Right. Creating platforms for Black people to excel.
Right.
And be better. And
he's giving them the tools that our youth need in order to make it in this crazy world that we're in
right now. Right. The controversy that he caused was insane. Insane. And the whole slogan about Black Lives Matter, I mean, we've been talking about this for years at this point, but Michael Che, who's a hilarious comedian, said in one of his stand-ups, Black lives matter. Not matter more, not only matters, like it just matters. Period. Like, not that we're more important than you or anybody else, it's just that our lives matter. I mean, geez, we just want to be respected. We just want our existence, like, forget we're Black. We're just human beings.
We're human beings and we matter. So the last person I find interesting is Eric Adams. And he's a political leader. He is also running for mayor.
Yep.
He used to be an NYPD captain.
Oh, really?
The police force, yes.
Nice.
And the crazy thing is, when he was younger, he dealt with police brutality when he was a teenager. So him and his brother, they got into something and they were arrested and the police beat them up.
That's insane.
And the irony in it is he grew up to be a police officer,
right,
and tried to do good in the community.
tried to make a difference.
And right now he is the first Black president
Nice.
of Borough Hall and Brooklyn, and he's held that position down for 7 years.
I love to hear when people hold the first something of being like the first Black person to be something. I love to hear that.
And then our kids can see, like, I can do that. I can be that because that person looks just like me.
Right. So with Eric Adams, I think it's super dope that he's interested in running for mayor for New York City. I think he could definitely bring something different to the table as far as police reform in New York City.
Oh my God, you know what?
What?
When I was looking him up, he is trying to create like a 311 system. You know how we have it on the phone?
Right.
He's trying to do it through the web.
Nice.
And he's trying to do like I guess housing, like if you need repairs and stuff, they do it online. Like he's trying to erase like the old system and bring up a new system. I mean, I know if he gets elected, nothing can be done overnight, and people, we gotta relax, we gotta chill.
That's why it's important to vote. That's why it's important to do your research on some of the people that are running for mayor, even small positions in, you know, your town or your city or whatever. You guys have to go out and know who is trying to be a representative for you.
Guys, you have to really do your homework.
Right.
Because we're grown. We're adults now.
Yep.
Like, we have to know what's going on. We are living in this world. We are growing up in this world, and we're not getting any younger.
Right.
So might as well get the knowledge and, you know,
teach it to your kids.
Exactly.
Pass it down.
You have to.
Don't let them grow up ignorant.
You have to.
Because I can definitely be honest, I grew up ignorant.
Me too.
I'm in my 30s and I'm just starting to understand politics, get into it, get out there and vote, pay attention to who's running for certain parties. Like, definitely take a look at Eric Adams and Issac Wright Jr. and do your research and see if they are proper candidates, right, for you, and see if you like them, see what they're about. Being Black for me just means being proud.
Right.
You know, it means struggle.
Right.
It means pain. But it also means celebration.
Right.
It means having a sense of pride and appreciation for, you know, how far we've come. Even though we're not all the way there yet, we have come very far. And I'm just super proud to be Black. I love the skin that I'm in. I love all the shades that we come in, from being a lighter tone to having a lot of melanin. Like, it's just amazing being Black. I love it.
Black people are amazing.
Black people rock. Black men rock.
Yes.
Black girls rock. So for the women.
Yes.
So
we saved the best for last.
We did save the best for
last.
Guys.
You guys are awesome.
We love our Black men.
But the women is taking it right now.
Well, Star, really, it was your idea to put the women last because she made a valid point. The women, Black women in particular, are just killing it. I feel like we've been killing it for years, but like right now it's starting to get recognized. It's starting to be appreciated. Mind you guys,
it's no longer a man's world.
Right. Guys. Women are doing it this year. They're doing it last year, this year, years before. But I mean, I am just so proud of Black women.
Yes.
There's so many Black women that I just want to give flowers to. One in particular we just recently lost, Cicely Tyson.
Yes, Cicely Tyson. She was an amazing actress.
I loved her.
You know what I heard about her? When she was coming up, she's from Harlem, so shout out to Harlem.
All the best people come from Harlem. The actresses, like the older ones, the actresses and actors and jazz musicians and poets.
And she grew up in the 20s. Like, how amazing.
She lived a long,
was that to see, like,
beautiful,
the Harlem Renaissance.
Right.
Like, she lived for so long and she lived a great life.
Yeah.
But she would always turn down roles that
I did hear that.
Black women.
I love that.
Me too.
I love that.
Me too. Rest in peace to her.
Rest in peace, Cicely Tyson.
Black
Thank
queen.
you so much for all the amazing work that you put into the world, for our children to look at, you know, for me that I got to watch and see. Like, I just love and appreciate you. God bless, rest in peace. For the first amazing Black woman that I want to give her flowers and just, if she ever sees this, I love you, girl, is Chloe Bailey from the sister duo, Chloe and Halle. Chloe is killing it right now. So Chloe is a singer. She is an actress. She is a co-writer for many of the songs that her and her sister have put out till today. And not only that, like, what I really love about Chloe, first of all, did I mention she's 22? She's a producer.
Wow.
Like, she's been producing since she was a teenager. And she taught herself. Like, she got her, what is it called, that beat machine, the drum machine that they used to make beats, and she just sits there and she hears music and she vibes out and she creates these sounds. I've been following these girls for years now. I absolutely love them.
That's awesome.
I specifically wanted to shed light and give Chloe her flowers because
she needs it.
She's the producer of that group. Although her sister does write songs too. Love you, Halle. Congratulations on your Little Mermaid role. I'm just like so proud of her. She's young, you know, she's killing it right now. She looks amazing, and recently Chloe was on Instagram Live and she was upset and crying because the internet was shaming her.
Yes, I saw that.
Insane. About, you know, a little bit more of the sexier poses and videos that she's been posting. First of all, let's keep it real.
Chloe,
the reason
you are beautiful and have a banging body.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. The reason why I feel the internet is hating on her, and I actually wrote this under a few comments on YouTube, is because we were so used to the cookie cutter version of them when they weren't in their 20s, and now that they're in their 20s and they're starting to embrace their bodies, embrace their beauty, embrace their sexuality, people are like
coming at them,
and that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. They're in their prime right now. They are killing the game. They're acting, they're singing, they're writing their music, they're producing their music, and not only that, they're being mentored by Beyonce.
Yeah.
I mean, girls,
they're killing it.
Please keep doing you. Ignore the haters.
Yes.
Love you so much.
Such a great
You guys
job.
are doing amazing, and I'm so proud to have you part of Black culture. So the next person that I want to give some flowers to, people in the beauty community, you're definitely gonna know this one, but I want to give some flowers to Miss Dame Patricia McGrath. She is the owner of Pat McGrath Labs, which is a makeup brand.
Okay.
Eyeshadows, lipsticks, lip glosses.
I didn't know who that was. Okay.
That I'm wearing today, Pat McGrath.
Ow.
Amazing individual, Pat McGrath. She's a British makeup artist from like the early 1990s. And she has been named the most influential makeup artist in the world by Vogue and many other platforms.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
Like, this is a Black woman, y'all. And I'll be honest, when I first heard of Pat McGrath Labs, I just thought it was just like, you know, the typical white owned, whatever. Wasn't hating. But I tried the lip gloss, which is an amazing formula. I love it. But after I did some research, I found out that it's a Black woman, and I was just like, damn, like, I'm so proud.
You see that?
Like, that's amazing.
Black excellence.
Black excellence for real.
Women killing it.
So she's known for her unique and adventurous makeup looks, and, you know, I guess she's also known for her innovative like techniques where she uses her hands instead of like brushes to apply makeup. In 2015 is when she launched her makeup line, Pat McGrath Labs.
Oh wow.
Amazing product.
But she's been around in the 90s.
She's been around since the 90s. Beautiful Black woman, by the way. I just really wanted to give flowers to Pat McGrath. I know people have been giving her flowers, but I personally wanted to give her flowers. And I'm appreciative of her and all that she's brought into the beauty community. So thank you, Pat.
That is awesome.
Love you. Guys, the next one is my personal favorite. Rihanna.
I love it.
32 years old, just like myself. She's a Bayesian singer.
Barbados.
Over 250 million records sold worldwide.
Let's go.
Worldwide. Love Rihanna. But I particularly wanted to give this young woman her flowers because not only is she known for the music that she creates, the fashion that she rocks, you know, she just recently broke into the beauty community, but also like she is a major humanitarian.
Yeah, she is.
And I mean, she does so much for Barbados. She does so much for the West Indies. And I just love her. You know, a lot of people don't like to hear celebrities use their platform to speak about certain injustices or speak about politics, but I think there's a difference from a random celebrity just randomly making commentary about things they don't know about. And there are people like Rihanna, there are people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, there are people like Killer Mike, there are many celebrities out there that actually put in the work, even Portia Williams, who put in the work and go out there, they speak, they donate, they actually create programs, and Rihanna's one of those people. I mean, Rihanna has her Clara Lionel Foundation that she named after her grandparents. This foundation, you know, runs many programs such as the Clara Brain Waith Center for Oncology, which studies, you know, cancers. And then also she has a lot of educational programs, you know, that'll benefit, you know, the children in the West Indies. So, you know, that's just absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Rihanna, for your contributions. Definitely in the West Indies, you know, that means a lot.
That she donated masks to New York?
I did not.
In the beginning of the pandemic.
Wow, that's dope. The next wonderful, amazing Black woman that we're gonna speak on is Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her?
No.
Well, guess what old girl's doing? Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett, and I'm gonna use my index cards for this. She's a viral immunologist at the Vaccine Research Center at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, National Institutes of Health.
Wow.
Pretty much, our girl, Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett, she was the lead scientist of the Vaccine Research Center for coronavirus team.
Wow.
So I don't know if you, well, I guess not, but in the news last year, Dr. Fauci actually gave her flowers and recognized her as the African-American woman she is.
That is awesome.
Head of developing the coronavirus vaccine. So, I mean, this woman is amazing. As a kid, she always wanted to go down the scientific career path. So,
that's
you know, she would in high school use her summers to work in a laboratory. You know, she went to college for this. She's done a lot of research. She's done a lot of studies. She's even done studies on dengue fever. I mean, this woman is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
and I'm happy that you brought her up because I didn't know any of this.
Super proud to know that a Black woman helped create the corona vaccine, you know, this pandemic that has been killing many people across the globe, and now she literally has her stamp in it.
Wow.
And these words are from her mouth, and she quotes, "To be living in this moment where I have the opportunity to work on something that has immense global importance is surreal." I mean, could you imagine as a kid wanting to be a scientist and then you grow up to stop, help stop a pandemic? Yes.
She's absolutely saving the world.
Yes. And then also she's working really hard to educate the Black community on being vaccinated. So it's not just like she's, oh guys, get the vaccine. She's actually giving information to people that are a little bit skeptical about receiving the vaccine, and you know, a lot of us in the Black community are a little bit turned off by it.
Right.
So,
but that's why you gotta do your research, people.
Right. So for the last amazing woman that we're gonna speak about, I mean, how could we not acknowledge this gem right here? we are going to speak about our first African and Asian American female vice president, Kamala Harris. Definitely. I mean,
you're so awesome.
This video wouldn't be anything without her listed in it. I mean, I'm just speechless. I mean, we made history.
Away. Yes.
We made history last year and this year with the inauguration. Yes. I mean, Black women are killing it. They're killing it, like literally. So Kamala, as many of you guys know, was Attorney General of California from 2011 to 2017, where she then became U.S. Senator of California from 2017 until 2021, where she had to resign to take the position as our Madam Vice President. She
went about Black girl magic.
Black girl rocks, Black girl magic. Definitely. So she was actually the second African American woman, but African American and Asian American woman to serve on the U.S. Senate. So I mean, that's pretty amazing, and she's done so much. She's advocating for prison reform. She's advocating for the DREAM Act. She's advocating for, you know, immigration citizenship. She's advocating for a ban against assault weapons, and now she's our vice president. So could you imagine just all the work that she's gonna do while she's in office?
So excited to see.
I am. The next 4 years are gonna be interesting.
I'm so excited.
Definitely.
Let's not forget about Jennifer King, who is the first African American to be in the NFL as an assistant coach.
Wow, that's dope.
She is moving on up in this.
I know you're excited about that.
Industry. Yes.
Because you are such a football head, so I know you're excited about that.
Yes.
That is so dope. Congrats to her. I mean, Black women get into the NFL now. Okay. Okay, we see you, girl. Also, I actually wanted to give some flowers to the Breakfast Club. Right. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, Angelique. Thank you so much for everything you guys do.
Yes, you bring so much awareness to our community. Yes. And we're so thankful for that.
You have so many different types of people, from actors, musicians, rappers, you know, politicians. You have everybody on the Breakfast Club. You even have doctors come on the Breakfast Club. You know, so thank you for
creating that platform,
that safe space for people to come on and educate the Black community, and maybe some people that just
about mental illness.
Yes,
because it is very, very detrimental.
Definitely wanted to give the Breakfast Club their flowers. I listen to that show every morning. Love it for years. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing, guys. Thank you so much.
I also want to give a shout out to my homie Jay and his beautiful wife Soraya. They made their shirt, dedication. They also put the BX on the side of the shirt. So shout out to the Bronx, shout out to them. They are absolutely amazing. They are into customization.
I'll be waiting for my shirt.
They do embroidery. They do flyers, promotions. They do cups, like whatever. Check them out. Thank you for your support. We're gonna drop that Instagram and the website in our
link below. Right.
So check them out. We love you guys.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video tonight. Subscribe to our channel. Like this video. Drop a comment down below for somebody that you would like to give flowers to this month in Black History,
or even somebody that you think that we should know about.
Right, definitely. Wait,
happy Super Bowl.
Happy Super Bowl. All right, guys, thank you so much. Bye.
Black loyalty, Black royalty, Black novelty, Black odyssey, Black women in the Black colony.